Hi. Screams of pain and agony. Hello. That's life, guys. How is this wonderful thing called life? Isn't it wonderful? Or is it just an endless cycle of pain and terror? Ah, we love it. It is alright. I am so glad it is. Welcome, welcome, dear fellow people of the interwebs. I'm exhausted, guys. Eastern was exhausting. I hate holidays. Which scene am I on? I think this is the right scene. Hi! Welcome! Why are my chats empty? That's fine. I think everything will work out in the end, right? This can go there. This can stop playing music now. This can start playing music now, and everything's fine. What happened? You know. Why is this so loud? I work in a hotel, right? Hotel, restaurant, stuff like that. Very, very fun. So holiday is obviously not free time for me. It's work day time things. Yeah. Yeah. It is very fun. And people tend to have the, you know, slight issue that they all come and go at the same time on holidays, which means that there's a very, very funny rush hour for like 2 hours straight where you have no time to breathe and you're just in a cycle of pain and you repeat the cycle 4 days in a row and then you're just kinda done. Ah. 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 On top of that, today was like, it was like, I'm gonna call in sick day from my coworker, which is always nice, which I love when I am completely left alone with everything, and that makes me very, very, yeah, it's fine. That's great. I lost my car for a while and had to somehow make it to work while I was sick. How did you... Did you forget where you parked? I'm gonna assume something happened to your car, or what went wrong? So making it... That sounds really annoying. I mean, I hope you could at least like take public... I don't know if that's a better idea than just walking to buy food. Honestly, taking public transit is sometimes the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. But hey. Also, chat is not chatting. Why is chat not chatting? Chad? Where is Chad? Ah. Wait. Why? Chad? Where the hell? Is it me? There it is. What the hell? What? Huh? What? What? The hell did Chad run off to? Okay. That makes sense. I'm just gonna accept it. So yeah. Exhausting. It was very fun. Adding to that people still can't figure out how to operate a coffee machine. And you have a very fun time. It's very fun. It's my fault. Forgot a car note payment and they took it. Ooh. I had to scrape everything I had to get it back. Ooh. That doesn't sound fun. That's shit. Jesus. Hope you're fine now. Hope you're okay. Hope you still somehow managed to get food and stuff. Because I heard that's important. People told that through ancient knowledge that food and stuff is important. Also a roof over your head, but that's optional, I feel like. Depending on where you live, actually. I think like if you live in the Arctic, I think you probably want a roof over your head. I think if you live like in the desert, I think you'd be actually in the midday you probably want a roof over your head as well. For shade and stuff. You know what? I think it's better to have a roof over your head. Yeah, considering all that. Yeah. So yeah. That was my Eastern. I hate Eastern. And I hate people. Generally. It's a very funny thing, actually. Every time we have like apprentice or something. like an intern, and every time we have like the initial talk with people about, yo, why you wanna work in like the hotel and restaurant industry, they always start by saying, yeah, I really like working with people, like helping them out, and it's all great, and I love talking to people so much. Give them like a week, or give them like 2, and that attitude changes fast. It's always the cycle you can see. It's a cycle from going to, I like working with people, to I hate working with people. Then it goes to, I don't care anymore. And at some point it actually goes back to, I like working with people. Yeah, it keeps repeating. Sometimes it repeats itself in a week. That's really fun. That is what we call an emotional roller coaster. Yay! I'll survive for now. The desert becomes freezing again. That's true. That's also true. That is also true. Although I saw like a travel blog of like who was it? Oh yeah. What's this guy that's always like doing these educational videos on like war and stuff? John Harris or something. He went to the desert and he went with like tribes people, and they had like this hidden cave, like a with like a water source there. It was really beautiful. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. I think they also had a campfire. I think fire is kind of important. Also, good thing with fire in the desert, you can't set stuff on fire other than the things you brought with you. I don't think sand burns that well. How's the hotel service compared to retail? Well, I haven't worked in retail. I think it's similar-ish. Like I have like a tiny bit of like programming stuff in background. Not very much. It was like 1 semester in school. And the one thing that I think is stuck in everyone's head is, if you build something, if you build an app or something like that, always imagine having the dumbest people use it. Always expect the dumbest people using it. And honestly, just imagine that. Just imagine hotel or retail being something like that. You have to imagine the worst. Always. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So wonderful. I mean, to be fair, most of the time, like, most guests are really nice. They're actually kind of nice and, well, bearable, acceptable. They don't annoy you that. You know what's annoying the most? You know what's honestly frustrating me and killing me inside day by day? I work like breakfast shifts, and I do like the whole buffet thing, right? And normally, like, from around Christmas-ish to like Eastern-ish, it's like very quiet. It's like off-season. There are only like people that come for work reasons to your hotel, and it's really chill because they know what they eat. They know what they want to have. They put that on their plate and then they leave. Obviously, after they eat, that makes sense because, you know, eating food comes as well. But as soon as you start to get like private people in on your breakfast buffet, it is honestly, I scream every day. The amount of food I throw away because these dumbasses are too lazy to go like 2 or 3 times to the buffet is insane. I sometimes think about just charging people for the amount of food I throw away. It is actually insane. Sometimes I have like tables that have enough food left on their plates that could feed like 4 or 5 people more. There's an entire bowl of cereal with like yogurt and fruits, untouched. Just made at the buffet, just took with them and not even touched. Not one spoon was out. Everything's still in. And I have to throw it all away. You know, what? To be fair, like, I don't care how much you eat. I don't give two shits about how much you eat at my hotel, in my buffet, or how many times you go to the buffet, what you take. Obviously, that's all fine. I don't care. But throwing it all away at the end of the day is so annoying. Like, we have these 10 kilogram buckets that we use for food waste, and I fill up 2 of them every breakfast shift. We have the house full of holiday guests. What? How? Excuse me. Like, I get it when you when it's like your first day. And you want to test out stuff from the buffet, and you want to take this and that. You know, it's all good. I don't complain about like leaving a piece of cheese on your plate, but leaving like an entire sandwich there is a bit much. That's a bit much, my guys. That is a bit much. Please and thank you and welcome. Please don't. Please don't. No. Breaks my heart every time. But hey, gotta get used to that again. Also, it's very common for like tables with kids who have plates like that. I guess I understand that, like, you wanna nice sanity meter also. Hey, hi, yes. I thought sometimes it's appropriate, so I build one. With like tables with kids, you obviously like get a bunch of different stuff for your kid and stuff like that, but these are also like the worst. Like, if your kid doesn't want to eat it, maybe just eat it yourself, something like that, and don't just pile up like 10 pancakes, cut it in half, and then just eat one. Maybe just try one first, and then we'll see where we're going next with that. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. I think that's like something you just grow more and more annoyed over time with. Like, I think retail and hotel things that you get annoyed with customers is something that doesn't really express that well over to others. It's just something that happens on like a daily basis, over and over and over again, which is like a little thing, just like a teeny tiny thing, and it happens so much to you every day, and it just gets infuriating. I feel like there is probably a lot of stuff that I could say that a lot of people would think, that's not that bad. Why is he so annoyed by that? But if you experience that day by day by day by day by day, it's like being like, imagine being an editor and like your Adobe crashes like every 5 minutes each day. That's like, you know, you can work around it. Sure, just save more often and you're fine, but it's getting annoying. Going to get annoying at some point. Also, that stays between us guys, right? Some people are really entitled. The way some people initially speak with you, nothing happened, but they talk to you like you're, I don't know, like you're the peasant. They're the king of the castle and you're the peasant. No good morning, no hello, not even a smile. And they just ask you, where are the eggs? Where's my coffee? How do I get coffee here? I am grumpy. What are you grumpy about? It's like 20 degrees outside. And the sun is shining and you just rolled out of bed to a nice comfy breakfast. What is there to be grumpy about? I don't know. But apparently there is. I don't know. So yeah, life is fun. I enjoy my life. I hope you guys do too. Also, I was not entirely sure if that title I was putting out was a bit too much, but I found it funny, so I made the title. We're very lucky that we played this round, aren't we? You know? As far as I know, we're safe, guys. We're safe. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, Fire Emblem. That was my wonderful life. My wonderful life working on a hotel. It's great. Honestly, it's not that bad. It's fine. Other than waking up at 4 AM every morning, it's fine. What I want to do? I wanted to do something before we start. Not entirely sure though. I'm not entirely sure anymore. I forgot. I did forget. Need to do this there, this there, this there. Not entirely sure if I keep the sanity meter the entire time. I like it. I think it is an accurate depiction of how I feel, but it might be a little bit what's the term? Obstructing the view. There's probably like one word for it, which I cannot remember, but that's fine, because this is fine. Okay. This is also very calming and relaxing music. I like it. Oh, you know what? I need to kinda a little bit rearrange setup because different monitor. So I have like 2 monitors for my PC. And I have a third monitor for the Switch where I can do Switch things. Or like, generally speaking, the console. Consoles. And soon, a Switch 2. Aha! Aha! Obtrusive. Yeah, that could be. That could be the word. Oh, I'm bad with words. It's like I am bad with math. And life. That's great. Okay. I have absolutely no idea what we did, where we went. Do I enlightened one? What do I need to, am I already enlightened? I think I am enlightened. Am I enlightened? No, I'm still, how do I get enlightened? Huh. Okay, I'm already confused. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm already confused. But that's fine. I like being confused. Confused is my middle name. Just change class into it. Ah, okay. Okay. Makes sense. Kinda. I feel like. I hope. I guess. I don't know. What did we do last time? Last time on Fire Emblem. We actually became part magical god girl. Right? Something else? Did something else happen? We learned that running in heels is dangerous? We were sent into abyss level of dangers? And I think we recruited Leonie, didn't we? How do I reclass? Unique. Here it is. Enlightened one. Am I enlightened? Ah, it is my current class. Okay, maybe I'm just stupid. Spoiler sheets were put down to left. True as well. Spoilers are now basically, other than major spoilers to this route, are like good to go. What actually do we need to do? Rare monster sighting. Secret merchant. Oh yeah, we celebrated Hanuman's birthday. Isn't that beautiful? Yay. I guess we're gonna explore today, don't we? Guess we're gonna go explore today. Get like, I don't know, for side quests? Are there more side quests? Probably. And then we're probably gonna spend the rest of our life fighting. And I think if I have nothing else to do. Wait, what chapter are we on actually? Chapter 11, okay. Because there's like, in the Abyss, there's like stuff to unlock at chapter 12 or 13. One of those two. I want to kind of level up my... What's it called? Reason. My magic. Because if I remember correctly, we're so far away from like being able to get someone else for her skills. That I don't think we're gonna unlock anyone else. Like, what we would need is riding, heavy armor, or axe. And I don't see us getting anything up to sea. I don't know if D would be enough for Hilda to join. I don't know if she's into that D so much she likes to join, you know? What? I can answer any questions and talk about characters you aren't getting, but I'm holding some stuff back until the time skip. That's nice. Okay, good to know. I think when I first played the game, I played like the route, if I remember correctly. So I know a little bit about those, but the only thing I can remember is weird. What was his name? The merchant's son that wanted to be a painter. That's strange besides your hair and eyes. I don't know. Ignatz. Yeah, Ignatz. Yeah. I kind of only remember a lot of this guy. Not a lot of other stuff. I don't know why. He's stuck with me. Huh. Maybe as a failed artist can relate. I haven't changed that much. I am just part god now. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just an isekai protagonist at this point. It drew me in Dorothea's room first thing in the morning. That's a little bit creepy, but that's fine. Yo, Bernie. Yeah, understandable. I hate leaving my room for food as well. We try level riding. Riding is very useful. Could try that as well. I still feel like since we have like now a class that speak of the devil. I feel like since we have now a little bit of like magic class, I wanted to do a little bit of, well actually we have a white magic. And we have like, what magic do we actually have? Where do I see that again? Items, combat arts. The combat arts are the, what is that actually? Where exactly do I see what type of magic I'm... here. Heal Nosferatu. So technically we have something with magic. Okay. If you want to stay enlightened one, magic is pretty good. Honestly though, your best weapon is probably the Levine Sword plus When upgraded, it gets 1 to 3 range, so you can finally counter archers. I like countering archers, because they suck ass. Because of Kanto! Alright! Kanto's nice. I do like Kanto. Also the region Pokemon. That's a very good region. Good region. Original. Nothing beats those. Let's look at my flowers. Rocky Burdock? What? I don't know. Sure. Here, take more of my seeds. Take my seeds, woman! Take them and plant them and grow my children. Kanto isn't that good of reach in terms of design, though. You think so? I don't know. I like it. I mean, it could be just an, you know, the nostalgia. Oh. Is that how you? I think so. Maybe it's just me being old. I don't know, but I still like it. Prefer Sinnoh and surprisingly Alola. Alola? Really? I guess I didn't play that much Alola region, to be fair. I don't know if I ever... I think I had the games, but I don't think I actually played them that much. I probably should at some point. I mean, Sinnoh is a nice region as well, but I like the Kanto region. I don't know why. I can't put an entire finger on why it's better than anything else or worse than anything else. I just know that I don't like the open world that we have now. That much I can tell you. I really don't like the open world style. Like the real open world style. And I'm very confused by the fact that we're gonna get a Mario Kart with an open world. That is something that is very confusing to me. Because if I wanted to play Need for Speed or... Wasn't there like... Forza? No, Forza is also just mission mode right now, right? I guess Need for Speed is the closest thing that probably goes there. I guess there were other games, racing games that did that, but I don't remember. It was always frustrating to me that we got a legendary sword with 1 to range in a game where literally every enemy archer has range. I mean, I guess, but I guess that is probably also like a decision because of that. Since your character had like access to that very, very early on. Probably was like the problem that archers would be like a bit, you know, underpowered if you had a starting weapon that was always wanted to range. Maybe that had something to do with it. I'm not entirely sure, but I would guess in like terms of design, I would guess that this might have something to do with it. But I still find it stupid. I mean, I like the idea that archers have like more range. Because it always seemed a bit stupid that they have the same range as someone that throws a hand axe. That does not seem right. That seems a little bit stupid. Because, you know... No. Kind of a bit awkward, but it's okay. Sun Shield has a lot of issues, but I like the new gyms emphasizes being a huge televised spawning event. Wish it was more the aesthetic we had going forward in the series. Oh yeah, and that is true. Like the Scarlet and Violet arena fights were kind of weird. Gym fights, they were kind of very underwhelming. Very easy, to be fair. Most of them were very easy. It was a bit weird, but just really sad because I would love to do like a Nuzlocke in Scarlet or Violet. Would love to do like a Nuzlocke there, but it's so weird doing a Nuzlocke there. And it's also a very long game to play. Because there are 50 trillion things to do there. because we had to implement 3 different story settings for whatever reason, because we all love the story so much. In terms of representing the country that inspired Gala, they do a good job. But then again, that's... The annoying thing is I really like Black and White and Black and White 2 as a general game, as like a Pokemon game. I really like them as that, but the story is just so overly bloated that it's really annoying at some point. I always feel like it's very there's a very heavy emphasis on the story mode, which to be fair, Pokemon is not really known for the best peak story. It's okay. It's not the worst, but you know, at the end of the day, you're a 10-year-old child that is catching gods. So, you know, Pokemon needs a hard mode. Yeah, that would honestly be really nice. That would honestly be really nice. Like, an optional hard mode. Didn't they also... Didn't they remove the set mode in Scarlet and Violet? Isn't there only Switch mode now? If I remember that right? I don't know if it still is, but I think like the first time it came out, there was actually only Switch mode, which is fair. If you're playing casually, you're always playing Switch mode anyway. I don't think anyone was really on a casual run was playing set mode. That sounds wrong. I don't know. I don't know why you would do that. But like for Nuzlocke and like challenge runs, the other mode is just so much better. Makes things so much more interesting. And I think they removed it. I'm not entirely sure. Pokemon had a hard mode and it was easier because it gave more speed. Look at Black and White. Hard mode done wrong. There is one node. Who wants help? Who's that? Linhard? I'm gonna guess Linhard. I've slept almost ever in this monastery, but lately... Okay. I've been wanting to try sleeping outdoors. Do you know somewhere I could sleep under the stars? Sure. No? Don't want to go to the Archbishop's terrace? Why not? Sounds lovely there. Rose of Flower. Didn't even know she had a terrace. Where the hell is her terrace? Scarlet and Violet DLCs did an interesting thing. They were basically locked up basic competitive team for the final boss and made him the strongest champion in the series. Ooh, I like that. I haven't played the DLCs yet. Because the problem is I have like... I played Scarlet and Violet so much that my active team is like level 100s. So going like in a DLC sounds really stupid to me. I don't know what the level cap would be. I don't know what the max level of like the DLC characters is. But you know. Also, wasn't like the original boss fight level 79 or level 80? Or something like that? Wasn't the final legendary you could fight level 80 something? Level 80. Yeah, so it's kind of a bit annoying. I mean, technically speaking, I could probably take like just new Pokemon and go in there. Or I would have to start a new run, but then we're back at the topic of this game takes forever. And that is very, very much sad. Oh, we wanted to do something, right? No, we don't have to do something, right? No, wait. Are we... I think we saw the Enlightened clothes. We wanted to change that, but A, I'm not entirely sure where to change that. And B, I think we already are in the clothes that we want, even in battle. I'm not entirely sure. And I don't know where to change it anymore. I think in my room. I think at my board. I think. I just have to go to the abyss. That's a loading screen. I would like to avoid loading screens. Journal. Journal? Unit appearance. Yes, he's it. Because I don't think... Wait. Was it someone else? Was someone else looking weird? I feel like someone was looking very weird. Can I look like a dancer? Well, you do you. Eh. Eh. It actually is custom. That changes so much. I now have red stripes. Okay. Sure. How's loungewear? Academy. Oh. Hey. I mean, to be fair, if we didn't have the add-on, that would be fine. Well, guess to be back to being a butler. Accessory, approval assets, in battle, monastery, class. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, it was that. Good, okay. Just don't want to see that again, ever, in my life. Thank you. So yeah, I heard that the DLCs for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are pretty decent. But yeah, problem is, how do I play that while still having fun and not just rushing through every enemy that comes in my way? Here's an item. That's a lost item. There are more items. There's more lost items. Maintenance oil. Okay. Sure. Why not? What? Bitch? What? What? Okay. Sure. Sure. I definitely know what that is. Ooh. Something left. I don't know if we want to eat that food. I think the Enlightened One outfit would be alright if they removed the tiara and maybe the collar. Yeah, I think the collar is giving me the worst vibes. I feel like it's a bit too much for my taste. Like other than that, the ropes are okay. But it's just a bit much. It's just a bit much. Teeny tiny bit. With a teeny tiny bit, I mean kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot that is missing there. I don't know. Doesn't strike my fancy. What am I actually doing? I wanted to up my skills. What skills do we want to get up? We have Gilbert. I mean... Oh, okay. You... Okay. Sure. I expected that. You can teach me riding. You could also teach me axes. Catherine... You probably can just teach me sword, right? Oh, you can also teach me fisting, but I don't really feel like learning fisting from her. Shamir probably can only teach me bows. Maybe riding? I kind of wish we kept the white hair from the cutscene where we awakened instead of the pale green. Yeah, the pale green doesn't really look that, you know, looks a bit like puke, but that's okay. That's okay. You can teach me spears. Why can't you teach me lances? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really fit that well. Doesn't really fit that well. But it's a bit awkward. But then again, I wish like we had, in general, awakening kind of character creation. I don't know, if you have like a character that's never saying anything anyway, and is silent for most games, and might as well just throw in like a casual character creator. Doesn't have to be like fancy like Monster Hunter Wilds level of the character creation, but like at least a little bit. Because at the end of the day, this bailiff is just like the fill-in self-insert guy. He has no real other, you know, it's if you played like Mass Effect, for example. Mass Effect, I've never made a custom character in Mass Effect because I feel like the John Shepard you have is tailored to the John Shepard you play. Even though you have like a lot of decisions to choose from, and the choices you can make differ a lot on your playstyle, but I feel like every decision kind of screams, this is John Shepard. Is his name actually John Shepard? I'm not entirely sure. I'm just calling him John because he looks like a John. Yo, can I actually recruit you as well? So for characters like those, I always like... Yeah, sure. I always keep the same thing, but if you have like a very blank slate of a character, then you might as well give them like a little bit of a character creation. Again, doesn't have to be much. It really doesn't have to be much. Especially like changing the hairstyles and stuff like that is already going a long way. But hey, who am I? Definitely not a game designer. Although at some point, I kind of want to make a game. That involves a lot of work. And I am not really in the position of having a lot of time. You're very versatile. You could also teach me Access. We could get to D+, maybe, potentially. We have like 2 teachers who could teach us more X skills. Maybe that's enough. Thank you. Let's put on a little bit of reason. Don't see anything else you want to learn from her. Might be that D+ might be enough to try. I mean, technically, we could just go on another exploration phase and get it up to C. Then we can get Hilda as well. Is there another waifu that we need to collect? Petra, right? Writing? I can't see that here because I'm only seeing my characters. It's supposed to be that Bailiff is quiet, emotionless being that slowly learns to open up as they take care of their students. But it comes off more as an excuse for no character at all. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get it. From like the story perspective, that's fair. Although it is a bit weird that the guy that grows up with, you know, loud and obnoxious mercenaries, at least like that's the picture you technically have from mercenary band, right? Is growing to become like a very silent, inward, introvert person. I don't know how much genetics play into that, but I feel if you're grow up in an environment like that, you might be a bit more open, actually. Yeah. Marianne, Petra, Hilda, and Lucifia. I mean, I think Marianne and Lucifia are pretty much out of the picture. Petra and Hilda. Literally a zombie with no heartbeat who scared his own father. Alright, there was something along those lines. Right, like he was technically born without making a sound and stuff like that. Yeah. Could teach me writing as well. Mariana's riding as well as Petra. Fine. Teach me how to ride, Mr. Hanuman. Should I question that? Out of pure curiosity, should I question that? And that is in the infirmary? Okay. Nurse office, what did you expect? I mean, the thing in its head is a bit weird, though. Is it not? Why is there a knife in his head? Why? Oh, also, the sky is cake. Moving on. I don't know what she's doing in her nurse office there, but because it's ahead of the competition because of how sharp it is. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Ah. Teach me a bit more writing. Glory of progress. What exactly could Catherine teach me again? Did you teach me something good? No. Okay. Good to know. Catherine, you're pretty much useless. Or pretty much, I mean, yeah, entirely. What do we have here? How's the sanity going? For now, you know, honestly, to be fair, I think the sanity is going a bit better. I think we can knock it up a bit. So far, nothing got me insane. So I think we're fine. I think we can increase the sanity a little bit. Very good question. What am I actually doing? Are we reasoning or are we magic? Just magic. Magic used fire. It's constants. I need 2 or higher. Means either constants or it's Mercedes. One of these two. Not entirely sure if there's like a difference in her not having any reason. Does she have reason? I'm not entirely sure. Abilities. Oh, she actually has reason level 3. Yeah. Good girl. Like her. She has reason level 4 and faith level 2. And she has black fire, which is probably good because it gives black magic stuff, which you probably don't have. Yeah. Probably going with constants then. Go! I also wish we had more MCs like Ike, who has much more his own character, stoic but intense and wise. Yeah. I do agree. I like a character that is a character. You know? Like, if you take Devil May Cry or something like that, you know, Dante is a character. And he's beloved for that. And Bayonetta is a character that's beloved by that. You know, it's I guess Fire Emblem tries to do this with like the characters you can recruit. Like here it's Edelgard or Dimitri. You know? Characters like that. But I think like a main protagonist that has a very thought out and consistent character is always gonna stick more in your head. Okay, so far so good. That seems fine. Excuse me, how the hell did you not... Okay. 14, 28, so we need 3. 7, 14, 21. Okay. Well... We're hitting first, so we should be fine. What is the crest doing again? I saw it activate, but I don't know what it actually does. Ew. Oh, okay, he dies. I saw his damage and then I thought like, ew, but then I saw my damage and I was like, okay, it's not that bad. Semi-finals. I guess we can take one more. I think Constance Crest save magic uses. Not very helpful right now. I have a feeling that it's not very helpful right now. But it could actually be. Okay. Ew! The Clash of Nukes. I think we're better. I think we'll win. Ah! Nuke versus Nuke. What is this? World War II? Oi! Get your historical facts accurate. There was only one country with a nuke. And they won. Oh, man. Now that we did that, what are we doing next? We're gonna eat something? Probably gonna go into the abyss, don't we? Don't we? Lots of large fish. I don't know. I think we have a lot of bait at this point, but I'm just waiting until we have like... I don't know, for what am I actually waiting? I'm waiting on the point in time where I get like an exploration thing and a decent fishing situation. I don't know. I don't feel like it's worth going exploring the next time again. Shadow Dragon, I think, started the trend of having an avatar character with little personality working alongside the Lord, who was more the hero of the game. Awakening continued it with Robin and Chrome. Yeah. I think the like I said before, I think the thing that gives Awakening the bonus points in this, I have no idea what the first one was. It's just basically that you can create the character yourself, or like at least modify it a little bit. But just makes it a bit more you. So I think Awakening is not that much of a bland slate. It's fine-ish. Yeah, level episode 14. But yeah, I like characters. I do like characters. I like good written characters. It's very, 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 very important. That's why the last short I did, like over the overpowered but unaware character trope, is like something that speaks from my heart, because they're never really good written. There's also like another thing. I mean, we have the hit series now, solo leveling, right? But I think solo leveling has literally reached this peak with the current season. If I remember correctly, from what I read in like the manga that came after what we have in season 2, it gets fairly stale, because at least for me, a lot of the interesting thing of like character is the journey of him becoming strong and having like problems to overcome, and at some point, you know, he's just like so overpowered and so strong that there is like no scale anymore that fits it. I think the same problem applies to like a lot of Dragon Ball stuff, that there is technically no scaling anymore that you can really compare it to. Most of the time it's just like there's a new threat, and for some reason he's now stronger than everyone else. We have to get stronger as well, but there's nothing really to compare it to anymore. So it's always been annoying. I kind of hate those things. And solo leveling had that thing as well. It technically has a scaling, you know, like the hunter ranks from A to S, but we're already like at this point on the point where he's above S ranks, and it's season 2, and there's still a lot of stuff happening after that. So yeah, I don't know. People like the Boo arc, but it's not good objectively, lol. Yeah, objectively speaking, it's really bad. I still like I still like the Super Boo stuff, and I like the Vegito moment. That was good. In between those, there is a lot of weird stuff. There is a lot of weird stuff going on. I mean, especially the fact that we did not go with Son Gohan being now the big fighter is a bit wasted, I feel like. I get why. He never wanted to be a fighter, and he always wanted to be more of a scholar type, but I feel like we set it up in a wonderful way that he would be like the next Son Goku. He would be like the next big strong guy. He could rise up to the challenge, and then, oh yeah, you know, why not let Son Goku finish it? I just feel like that's such a disappointment. I get why, I understand why, but I still hate it. Fundamental concept of soloing was always going to get stale. The MC being the only one able to get stronger in a story where power matters means everyone would all become important. Yes. 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 So true. So true. And I also really don't get it. Like, if you have an S rank scale, you know, then it's really weird having like people be fundamentally stronger in S rank than other S ranks. It is so weird to me, but it's fine. I accept. I do take it. But yeah, I just wish they would have given the entire thing more time. Like, immediately the Jin Woon was like, after he exited like from the first leveling thing, he was immediately like A rank or something like that, then immediately S rank, and now he's above S rank. That went on really fast. Like, he was, technically speaking, he was like the lowest E rank ever imagined, one of the weakest persons in life, someone always made fun of and stuff like that, you know? So you could have dragged it out a little bit more. Or we immediately go to like, he's now very strong. And now we've lost the scaling. Lost the plot, guys. Guys, we've lost the plot. Wait, you know what you can do? What's here? HP, Dex, Speed. Ooh, I like Speed. You know what? I have 5 fish. Take these. Take these and let me cook with my waifu. Thank you. God, she's beautiful. The other reason we cared about the MC to begin with was the underdog fantasy he started with and the emotional grounding of him trying to save his mom. But those have now become non-factors. True. Also did not... I don't know, like he's not really like the hero type. You could see that in like, what's it called? The end final fight. Like he just lets them go by on their own. And even though he sees that they're struggling, he just jumps in like in the last second. It's a bit weird. I mean, it makes for a dramatic entrance, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a bit weird. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Not gonna lie, it's a bit weird. But yeah, his stakes are now eaten. There is nothing really much for him to do. Other than that, I guess something with his father that is like teased, but do I care about that much? I don't think I care about that too much. That serious Tower of God overpowered reactive OP dude, he basically has some cheat ability that no one else can compete with. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind like overpoweredness, but it has to be like either so overpowered that it's already funny again, or it has to like slowly build up over time and like, you know, like an overpowered character can also struggle with his overpoweredness, right? Like getting used to using his character, using his abilities, stuff like that. It's not just snap your finger and he suddenly is overpowered and can control all of that. You know? There are ways to make that interesting. But most of the time, we just choose to make it very easy. You know what? Go with that. Now I've got more going on though. Isn't there going to be like a remake of the series? Because like Crunchyroll kind of killed that thing. I never watched like the Tower of God anime. But like the anime is technically really bad, I feel like, but I think the story itself is pretty decent. As far as I remember. If I remember that correctly. So, Mercedes, we want to get your riding up a little bit because I want to turn you into a holy knight. Not entirely sure what you need other than that, to be fair. I think lands or something else skills. Not entirely sure. There's betrayal, a massive hidden conspiracy, players in the background that are set up to be challenges even the OP MC can't beat on his own, and friends with their own stories. Oh. That sounds actually good. That sounds actually good. I mean, depends on how it's, you know, typed out, but It does sound intriguing though. Yeah, you brawler type. I know you have a hidden skill for brawling. Okay. I guess I just accept that. At this point in time. Do I need to level anything else? You already are in your final class, aren't you? I don't know if it gives me anything, but sure. We're flying. Damn, she literally is perfect. Holy. I only read the Tower of God manhwa. Never saw the anime. Yeah. I also heard that it's not worth for like watching it. So you're probably better off. First strike set might not be. I don't know. Are there magic gauntlets? Are there? I think there is. I'm not entirely sure. I think there is magic gauntlets somewhere, but I don't know. If we want to go that route. To be fair, I think you can win this game with just gauntlets. I think we talked about that before, that they're technically speaking very overpowered. Not just technically speaking, they are pretty much. At least if you like it. Dexterity +4, that's nice. And add. I'm still not entirely sure what we want to. Didn't we? Flying, right? Do we want to set you on dragon at some point? Might as well. Here. Learn to tame a dragon! Anyone else? I don't really care about either of you guys too much, though. I don't really care about either too much. Here. Oh, Yuri. Ah. Learned. Remembered. I'm the best. Probably make Constance a Grammary or Walla personally, but you would lose flying that way. Yeah, I like flying. I like mobility. I do like that. Hey, maybe you can answer a question I've had for a while now. Why is it that men don't like women who are messy? I told you that. Ah. 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 What? I can fix her. Guys! Oh, fun character detail. When checking the advice box, we can learn that Hubert secretly always wanted to be a piercer. Aww. But he was denied because of sexism. What a cruel world. What a cruel, cruel world. Hate all of these. I honestly just would rather say, you know, I don't give a fuck. Wham pow is always focus on the brawling skill to excel as a grappler. Yeah, sure. If I would ever level this guy. Imagine. Authority, reason, sword breaker, more reason, more reason. It's very reasonable in here. Hi. Actually, marketplace, item shop. Can I not? Yeah, I can buy advanced seals again. Gimme! Can I buy something else? Something funny, interesting. Steel shield. Not convinced. Not too convinced. Gonna be honest. The shields. Secret merchant. So we probably want to do this. Probably want to do this, right? Ooh, that's actually gonna be a bit annoying. Because I'm gonna assume we're gonna take Anna with us, and I think Anna's like level what? Level 13? Well. As long as we don't get ambushed, it's gonna be fine. A secret merchant.
どうしたものかしら。確証が持てないわね。でも、一攫千金のためには。
And we're lucky because we suddenly appeared. What about profits?
あら、先生。そうなのよ。とっても悩ましい儲け話があってね。
Since Marianne is out of running to be recruited, I'll take that as a license to talk about it. Yeah, sure. Tell me all about the girl. I think that was actually the first... I'm not entirely sure, but I think that was one of the first characters I wanted to waifu, but I think then I met Dorothea. And I think she took the place instead. I'm not entirely sure about what old me did back in the days, but I feel like I was Dorothea sim back then. How the time changes. Now, I just want mayonnaise-san. Nah. I really like Anna. I also like, I really like her character design. And how she looks. She really is really cute. It's such a shame that she's like such an underused character. Got a bad feeling about this. I accept your challenge. Although I think she could use a little bit more flashy clothes, but I feel like that's general thing that happened after Awakening, or like Fates, that the characters' clothes became a bit more neutral or a bit more realistic, I want to say, probably. Except for except for my clothes, maybe. I feel like Awakening was a bit more stylized in terms of clothing. What the heck are you? What's with those stubbles?
その後ろの人たちは一体
何？荷運びの者たちですよ。これらを全部運ぶとなると大変ですしな。
全部？ちょっと待ってちょうだい。山分けって話だったわよね。
ええ、もちろんですよ。ご心配なく。私の方でしっかりと価値を算定した後、あなたの取り分を渡しますとも。
悪いけど、それは受け入れられないわね。あなたも商人ならわかるでしょ。俗にしか見えない荷運びさんたちに大事なお宝を預けられるわけないじゃない。ここで山分けよ。それ以外認めないわ。
お断りしますよ。やれやれ。
Who wouldn't trust a guy with his beard?
今すぐですよ。
あ、ちょっと待ちなさい。逃がさないわよ。
Well, not all. For Fates, we only had Shadow of Valentia, which was a remake of this game, and Engage, which definitely did not have more realistic clothes. Yeah. But I feel like this game, at least like the standard things. I mean, it's kind of like uniform style, you know, school uniform, stuff like that. I don't know. I just always feel like when I think back to Awakening, they were a bit more stylized, a bit more flashy, or fitting to the character, maybe something like that. Like Callum in his heavy armor suit just gave up, like, it just fit, you know, it just fit. I don't know why. I don't know. Or like, what was her name? The girl who married off to Chrome. She also had, like, you know, I feel like a unique style to her clothes. Oh. It's not fundamentally bad. It's not something that pains me to see. Just feel like there's a bit of charm. It's okay. I think that's just a taste thing at the end of the day. And I like my flashy anime clothes. What are we gonna take? What are we gonna do, actually? Why is there so much stuff here? Elixir. Why do you guys all carry stuff that I can get? That's like a treasure trove of elixirs and money. What the? Okay. Pure water. Okay. Okay. Damn. Holy. Excuse me. Ew! What do you mean, poison lands? Disgusting. Go see a therapist, my guy. Ew, who does that? Who equips poison weapons? You always, I mean, you know, like, you are crooked merchants, but you know, like, poison, really? Oh, she's not level 13, she's level 10. Ah. Who do I kind of want to take Leonie because she's a little bit under-leveled. She's a little bit under-leveled. I guess Ingrid goes. Leonie comes in. I think the rest is kind of fine. In terms of level, maybe we take Balthus with us as well. I would take Balthus as well. Long time no see. How are you? Yeah, I'm actually doing better now. Doing better than before. It's actually still fine. Actually, Felix. I know losing Felix is a bit sad, but it's fine. The sanity meter went up again, so I'm doing better. How are you though? How's life? Okay, so you know how many of the noble houses are descendants of the King of Liberation's 10 elites? Turns out there were 11 elites. The church is him because the 11th had something go wrong with his crest relic that turned him into a giant bloodthirsty monster. Ew. Marianne is his descendants. Ah. The crest of the beast, aka the mark of the beast, is supposedly cursed crest that has been blamed for a ton of misfortunes on Marianne's family. She believes this is why both her parents died. I mean, the way she acts, that makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense. Because she do be acting, you know, like she gets blamed for everything all of the time, over and over again. She's also very devoted to the church. That makes probably sense as well in that regard. I like Bernadette, to be fair. I like taking her. I'm good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I like taking Bernadette as well. So at least want to have like one character that's gonna be Archer. Happy, Constance, Belfast. I do like Mercedes, but that's basically just because I like Mercedes. You know what? Yuri. How do I set that again? Wait, no. I have to go here. And pick people. Just take Yuri. And who else? Leonie, I guess? She might need a little bit of help. I don't know how that works. There is like an armored knight in the same unit as a horse knight. I don't know how that works. I'm not entirely sure what the schematic of those things, but it's fine. She prays every day for the goddess to end her life and disappears with implied Minecrafting. Herself, if you don't recruit her before the time skip. Sorry. Well, can't save them all, can I? She's gonna be fine. I trust that she's gonna be fine. Don't worry. She's just going on a long vacation. On a long vacation. You still have this. I guess you could as well take this. I guess you could as well take this. Guess you could as well take this. Do you have any proficiency in anything else? Actually, oh, you actually have bow proficiency. Oh. Oh, why don't you say that sooner, my girl? I mean, I guess if if you get brought up with everyone telling you, you have a cursed crest, and you're kind of like the sole reason everyone and all of us are, in peril. And you're also the reason why you... I was kind of thinking that Marianne is a bit like Naruto. Huh. She's Naruto gone wrong. And now I can't unthink that. Now that image is stuck in my head. Okay. Might as well do it like this somehow. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, if anyone and everyone always tells you that you're at fault for everything, you might as well be in that headspace, right? I don't think we can recruit her anymore. I mean, we can try to get riding up a bit more, but I don't think we're gonna be able to.
転移させていきますか。
確かあの人、転移の魔法が使えるとか。まずいわ。
What do you mean he knows how to warp things?
お宝を全部奪われちゃうわよ。
What does that even mean? Doesn't even know how to teleport stuff. He doesn't even have reasons or faith leveled. He can't even use magic. He's a thief. That is not lore accurate. Excuse me, mister. How dare you? kind of feel like at some point we need to help Bernadette a bit out. I don't know, she's struggling a little bit. She do be struggling a little bit. I don't even know what her purpose is in life right now. Cancels out the ×2? Okay, interesting. The thing about it is that crests do have other passive magical effects, like Catherine is able to send storms, so a crest genuinely might have a negative effect. Ah. Ah. So a bit like Happy sighing all the time. Just like that as a passive debuff for her. I mean, I think we're all pretty much sure that we don't want to put Anna in any kind of danger, right? I think we're all kind of agreeing on that part. I think we all kind of agree on that part. Why is there... Why do I have a broken iron lance on you? Okay. I kind of feel like that if I over the middle, getting my ass handed to me. Kind of feel like as soon as I do that, getting charged by a lot of people. And I am not entirely sure if I want that. I'm also not entirely sure if I have any other way to prevent that. Technically speaking, I could just wait. Technically speaking, I could just wait it out. Where are you reaching? In there. If I go here, we definitely need to take out the archer. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble. We might be able to do... Leonie goes here, she's putting him on 12. And you technically are capable of finishing him. Okay. If we do that, we have to put an end to everyone else as well, because otherwise... Bernadette dies. Which is not really something I would like to see. I can technically go here. I can technically go here. I can probably even finish this guy on my own. And probably it's a 50-50. What do we say? Leonie and this guy. So my plan is as follows. Win the 50-50. Okay, plan failed. That plan failed! Dimitri? Dimitri to the rescue! Nice, love him. All part of the plan. Trust in the process, guys. This is to recover 99 HP. Holy Jesus Christ. You know what? Take it. That means we put you here. Ah, okay. I was wondering, how did she level up so fast? But she didn't. She's still the fragile little knight that we know and love. Bomb! It's dead. And now you're gonna die as well. Fire! Yeah, I think you want to stay there. I think you might as well want to stay there. Actually go and hit him in the face, can you not? Can, but technically speaking, you probably don't need to. Technically speaking, you need to. I am missing a little bit of damage here, which I made. Yes, the only thing is the killer lance then. Okay. I don't remember if I brought this up before, but the Crests of Fodlands are all based on the 22 major arcana of Tarot. I think we talked about this before. I have like the slight tingle in my head that I heard this before. Inventory Crest is strength. Claude is the moon. Edelgard is the high priestess. Crest of Flames is the world. I think we just mentioned it for a brief second. I think we talked about it a lot. Ow. It's a 66% chance. Please, for the Jesus Christ and all of his lovers. Okay, at least they don't move. I do appreciate that. Okay, I guess we can technically do the same thing. Don't know if I wanna. The only reason I know tarot cards is from the Binding of Isaac. That is the only reason why I ever know tarot cards. Isn't that great? Isn't it great how games teach you things? Isn't it wonderful? You know what? Sure. Everything for experience points. So where do we go now? I kind of want to lure this guy in. How much damage are you doing? 14. That is actually quite a lot. 17. 62. I know my odds. 62 is basically 100%. I mean, I guess we could go here. I'm a bit scared of Anna. I don't want to leave her entirely unprotected, but I also don't want to have her close to me. Hello? Reinforcements? That's so nice. I did not sign up for a mission with reinforcements.
もう少し人数がいたはずですが。
Oh, I'm sure some more will show up soon. Frick you! Oh, well, we dodged.
あそこの人たち2をまとめ終わってるわ。
Yeah, they all want to head out, but honestly, I am more concerned with just surviving at this point in time. I am a little bit more concerned with just making it out alive. Who is... Who? Who? You! Jesus Christ, that is long. And this crest is the fool. Really? I mean, I don't know what the tarot meaning of the fool is. It's kind of a bit weird that Anna would be the fool. I could lure him in here, but then he's in the bushes. I don't really like him in the bushes. I don't think we can get them either way, so I might as well do this. Might as well do this. That's actually not bad. Alright, you Warmong. Really forgot about that. Wait, give me that again. You attack it from here, you can. 15. If I put you here... Jesus Christ, you're not doing any damage. You can do this and you can get out again. Hopefully out of reach. No. A little bit of a problem. Well, a little bit of a problem here. I don't know if I can protect her. I don't think I can actually protect her. 'Cause even if... Yeah. Yeah, okay. We have to reset. It doesn't work. I guess we have to let him come to us. Guess that really is the only option. I mean, technically speaking, I could probably tear him down with, like, Sylvain and all the other people, but I think that's gonna be a bit risky. I generally only really know tarot cards because of Persona. Is there tarot cards in Persona? I didn't play Persona 5, but I can't remember if there was that much tarot cards in it. I generally can't remember, but it's also been a while since I've played Persona. I recently looked at like my PS5 because I wanted to look at my pile of shame and see what we could like do in the future. And I saw Persona again, and I think I actually played that quite far. I always wanted to look at like stuff in terms of like completing it in then platinum style. And I think Persona was not that far off, to be fair. It's not that far off of being like completed. Well, I'm not entirely sure what was missing. How are we gonna do that? And look, that brings everyone in here. Kinda not a big fan of this. Hey, are you guys just leaving or? Ah, okay. This was actually quite lucky. I'm gonna be honest. It was actually quite lucky. But now it makes more sense that a lot of these units have items that I can steal. Since this is basically a timed mission where I either get a million stuff or I survive. I can technically do 1 damage. Brings him down to 12. I don't know if I technically need to heal now. Wait, if we bring him down to 12 again, are you still capable of like doing 12 to him? Are you even doing 15? I like the odds of that. I guess the good thing is that we're getting pretty decent amount of experience points from this. Out of curiosity, I only have like 18 strength. Why is the strength level so low? Dex 24, speed 18. I feel like all your stats are pretty low in general compared like everything else. I feel like I mean, Happy could attack if Dimitri's fat ass wasn't in the way. 49 times 3. 47 times 3. 2. Yeah. These are odds I take. That's fine. Bonk, bonk, ow. Do we leave? We stay? I think we're staying. Nah, I'd win. The only one that's winning at the end is capitalism. Wait, what did I want to do? Yeah, I wanted to... Did I want to do that? I completely forgot. I think I need to do that. Their bad stats aren't great, but Bernie has extra strength for damage and can vengeance to one-shot regardless of her stats. Ah. Ah. I wish this was a bit like Pokemon. Where you could pre-damage characters. You know, just pre-poison the character. That would be great. going in a fight with a half-dead unit just because all their abilities proc them. That sounds like a very humane thing to do. Honestly, I think like you just manhandle this guy, aren't you? Now you crit. Of course now you crit. I hate myself. Pure water. Never gonna use an Iron Axe anyway. If I go here, or reach. You know what? I can take one. I can take form water for the team. Amen. Welcome to both chats. I could have. Don't you have a bow? Didn't I equip you with a bow? Thought I equipped you with a bow. That was a little bit wasted, but we just don't mention it anymore. Just because I'm a bit paranoid. Anyone like some healing from Miss Healing Onesan? Please take some healing. You also take some healing. Ew, more reinforcements. You can definitely see that this is from a DLC. Now you can That is something I really don't like to see. That is something I really don't like to see. Oopsie daisy. How are we doing this? All right. We have spells. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie. I mean, you can technically shield them off. Probably, potentially. Excuse me? You stop having like a giant rage. What are you? Facebook? No, this guy. What if I put you down here? I can technically get you down to 3. Can do 14. You can do 5 or 12. If I put you here, you're definitely gonna get attacked by Mr. Bone Knight over there. That is definitely gonna happen, right? Like as soon as I put her away. If I go here. Oh, they're all positioned so stupidly. Why? If I put Leonie here, she's gonna get attacked by the other guys. I'm not entirely sure if I want that. Well, technically speaking, she might be able to retreat. Can you reach someone? You can reach this guy. Why can you all just reach this one guy, not the other? I don't think I can... Well... 9... 12... 21... I think 14? So 35? And apparently 12. If I put all of them there, we might be able to keep him away. And then there's still this guy. Means I would have take you. It gets you down to 3. Still need one person that can hit him though. It was worth a shot. Okay. I feel like we're gonna start with this. Can't reach him. Bit annoying. Only gonna do it like this. Well, how do I get her damaged without her dying? It's her 8. That means if I put you here. You're... Oh, 20. Not enough. Leaves him at 2. What if we gambit? Can I do more? Oh, only 14. You're on rage, right? Comet Arts, Curve Shard. Only do 1. Anyone has like rally strength? Like technically constants? No, resistance. Anyone? No. Sad. What is your age? That is early strength. Ah, well. Sadly, she's not here today with us. And if we do this, we don't have to... Oh, can you maybe finish him entirely? They're like maybe some choice. Oh, there is. There is. Please hit. Thank you. Okay. That means I can now go here. Do this. You go here. Out of pure paranoia, I'm just gonna stay like a little bit away from this guy. Okay. Danger at least a little bit avoided. A little bit avoided. I'm gonna have to get rid of you. Gonna have to get rid of you, no matter what. Also have a bow. That sucks. Wait, you have a bow! That doesn't suck. Hello, hello, been a while since I was here. Hello, hello, how have you been? How you doing? Wait, I have already, Kanto. Wait, where'd that come from? Where's the movement coming from after fighting? What? Ah, well, I just think. Doing good. You? I'm doing fine. I'm doing mental gymnastics not to let characters die right now. But other than that, I'm doing fine. I've returned. Welcome back. Welcome back. I want to fight you. Do you have movement? You do have movement. Are you strong? Don't seem strong. Who are you fighting? You're fighting her. Hey, ew, those are a lot. Those are a lot of red arrows. I don't like that many red arrows. Can I take like one? Can I lure in one? If I go here, well, that's actually two. You're doing mental gymnastics? Like brain? Sadly, yes, I have to use my brain. And words! It's a little when you... It's very smooth, but it's there. Excuse me. Hello? I could lure the boss in. I don't know if that is smart, but when was I ever known to be smart? Okay, then you fight me. I think that's fine. So your sanity is slowing from the stress. A little bit. We'll see how it turns out. I don't think you're gonna go around your business if you're gonna kill Dimitri. I think if you're killing the prince of a nation, I think you might have a tough time as a merchant in the future. It's just my understanding of things, but you know. Yeah, goodbye, guys. Even with my screw, it would be impossible. Oi! How do I deserve that? Okay, we can get rid of... I don't know, if we get rid of the boss, we'll probably win, right? What is my winning conditions? At the end of Mango 10 turns pass. Last time the ruler of Fargus was killed, they destroyed the dude's country in retaliation, right? Right? Like, I guess he didn't really, you know, think this planned through. Just like me for real. He does have a brain. It's just like a pet worm. What is... Excuse me. It's a very cute pet worm. And worms can grow big, okay? You know I like to be a menace to you. Don't act confused. I like to act confused. It's part of my comedic routine that is very much... a comedic routine and not just me being stupid. Let me quickly kill this guy. Let me just quickly kill this guy. Do I even want to kill him then? Even need to? I mean, he's not strong. He should have probably stayed emergent, because he's really not strong. Well, Dimitri can definitely take him out without any issues. I guess we just go here and try to take this guy out then. Mercedes, would you like to kill people? I feel like you have a tendency of killing people. Squeezing out a little bit of experience points. Okay. Dimitri can pick up the slag. The question is if we win, if we punch him hard. Seriously, you never remember the names of viewers, do you? Like, do you know? I do remember names. But the problem is, you're currently in Twitch chat. You're usually in YouTube chat. And the names are different there. So yes, it might take a second for me to realize who I'm talking to. I'm sorry. I kind of want to take these experience points with me, but I also kind of don't want to let my units die. I see now that she suddenly became stronger. Okay. That was a huge power up, by the way. Okay, we can take him out. The question is, well, if anyone does, then probably Leonie, because she needs the experience points. I'm a bit worried that she's dying from the archer if we don't win. I guess we just take that gamble. Guess we just take the gamble. Do you reach me? Okay, it's actually just 16. Okay, that's nice. That's okay. Let me see. Is that enough to rout the enemy? Bernie on full health is weak. Bernie with 1+ HP is on... Didn't she just get the HP from the level up though? Just change it now. Who do you think I am? There's only one person who's such a menace in my chat. There's only one person.
これで転移されることはなくなったわね。まったく面倒なことしてくれるんだから。とはいえ、2馬車が来たらおしまいよ。急いで。
Oh, they're actually staying. Ooh. Wait, do they also not teleport anymore? Am I just the bestest player in the bestest world? Did I just cheese the system? Oh, thanks. I want a name. I have a tendency of not naming my viewers on stream. Gomini. I actually never say names out loud in stream. Never, really. Do I? Very, very, very rarely. Something to do with parasocial behavior. Learned that a while ago. So trying not to. But yeah, Gomini. Gumini. No name calling here other than stupid Baka. And maybe sometimes Oni-san. I accept this name as well. Excuse me, why are there so many horses in my face right now? Just scammed. That feels like a scam. I guess it's Gambit time? I guess it's Gambit time, guys. It's Gambit. Let's do a little bit of Gambiting. Oh. 72. 36. We can definitely take this guy out. Why are there so many horses? Moments before the new claw horse. Mano. I think being called an idiot is a compliment to you. Excuse me. Why? Definitely feel addressed if someone calls me an idiot. Up to that point by now, but I still don't take it as a compliment. But thanks, I guess. I have a slight feeling. 14. How much HP do you have at full health? 38. 28. Okay. Ooh. Mental gymnastics again. So we can gambit these two knights. We can gambit these two knights and they don't... Well, actually, they... Are they? They're bow knights. Frick me, man! Ah! Fall in the trees. That sounds like... That sounds like a weird novel. What do you remember I love to do? Be a menace in my chat. That's why I remember. That's why I remember. How would we do that? I mean, I can definitely take out one of them. And arson. I mean, that's very close to being a menace in my chat. Right? We can heal him back up. I mean, a brawler in the trees is definitely dying. Can you fist him away? Be something I would be interested in. Yeah, you can fist him away. By the way, the choo-choo train gonna take it. Okay, I see the name makes very, very much sense now. Did you? Okay, I understand now. Okay. Have fun taking out the trash at 8 p.m. Well, honestly, I thought it was 9 p.m. and I was questioning things, but okay. At 8, that's still fine. Questioning if it was already too late for that. If we are on that thing already... If this guy is down... Just... No! Thank you. I did know who you were. Don't worry. I'm not an entire idiot. This takes my brain a second, but I do know. Just have a tendency not to do names again. Domini. Gumina, sorry. Okay. Mercedes. Mercedes definitely hits, so we can heal up Leonie from any damage she has. So we can technically do this. I'm not entirely sure how much damage Sylvain gets. I also think Sylvain probably needs to fight here. Probably. This one crit would have really gone a long way. So I might have screwed myself here. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna figure that out in a second. I think I screwed myself a little bit. I mean... What was your gambit again? Disturbance. Doesn't really help, does it? Ah! Well, I mean, technically speaking... God, Sylvain has Night Kneeler. Wait! Right, Commodars. That's a thing. Realize it's 8 PM. The new Overwatch update is there. Which I do be excited about. But not now. Also, if I learned one thing over my years of experience, never play on patch day. Always a bad idea. Never leads to a good thing. I mean, we could just rewind. Don't know if there is a way to... do this without anyone dying? Like, you have pretty high far reach. Pretty far reach. So are you like... No, you still have your buff. You still only do 14 damage. It's weird. Oh. Oh. 24. We're only missing 3, which is still troublesome. Which is still very much troublesome. Oh, you have a Horse Slayer? Where did you get a Horse Slayer from? Did I equip you with a Horse Slayer? Man, I'm smart. I'm bringing it down to 15. If you're down to 15... we could do this, couldn't we? And this one dies. I don't know if anyone survives, but this one dies. Ooh. These are big damage numbers. I like big damage numbers. I don't think they're necessary. So you stay here. You go here. And I guess this. We need a steel bow. Do it like this. Hey. Now the question is, do you survive the onslaught of enemies? Why are you doing suddenly now 16? It's bringing you to 32. Okay. You can survive. We have officially stabilized. I feel like. Maybe. There is still the potential threat. There's still the potential threat of them just going somewhere else now. Congrats, my internet ain't liking you, and I'm way too exhausted to try to fix it. That's also a very common thing for only one person in this chat room. Bye-bye! Thank you for stopping by. You're around. Okay, do you guys still... You guys are still... Okay, you guys are still attacking this one. One teeny little girl on her horsey has literally done nothing wrong, and you're just being big bullies. The annoying thing is that I'm so cornered up in this one little tiny thing of the map. I have to go to the entire other side to get rid of the other people. That is a lot of people. That is not as many people. I like that all. I like these odds. Thank you. Give me these. Any dodgers? Any dodgers anywhere? Damn. The dude coming to the rescue. I don't quite understand what the cross out ×2 means, because they still attack ×2. I'm a bit confused by those arrangements. Can someone who's wise and knows what they're talking about tell me what the fuck that is about? Smash. I still love that the training gauntlets are like one of the strongest weapons. I still find it very much hilarious. Yeah. Guess it's the only real thing we can do. Crits? Any critters? Nope. I will never remember to use combat arts. Only like in very dire situations. Then yes. Then I will remember. But other than that, I will never remember to use combat arts. Will never be my system. Doesn't Gage have combat arts? I'm not entirely sure. Hello, it's me, Mike. Hello, it's me, Mike. Welcome, welcome. Which route is this? We're playing Blue Lions, and we're currently playing the paralogue of Anna, which is giving me a little bit of a headache, but it's fine. I'm fine. The world is great. Do this. Does any one of you have bombs? Why did I equip with no one with bombs? I feel like more people should have bombs in their inventory. Can't really do anything else. I can heal her and then fly away, but the problem is, where do we fly to? There's so many arrow people. Actually, there's only one. Is there more than one? No, there's only this guy. So we take him out. If we take him out, then I can go here. But that would involve a little bit of tactical thinking, and I'm not sure that I'm ready to do that. Those are a lot of red arrows. Engage doesn't have combat art outside of the Three Houses Lord's DLC emblem. Oh, okay. Ropes, bombs, all yours, my friends. Thanks! I like it. And I apparently needed... Can I? please reduce the mic volume slightly loud. Slightly loud. I mean, I can turn it down a little bit. If you turn it loud like this, that's better on your ears. A little bit softer now. And also talk softer. Also do an ASMR if you would appreciate that. Oh man. What are we doing now? I mean, we could... We could do this. I don't know if we need to do this though. We could do this on... We could do this on these two, technically speaking, then they're both stuck in place. I don't have to worry about them. And I can take Dimitri away from this one guy. And I would technically go here. Maybe at some point in my life a 50-50 hits. Maybe at some point. Maybe. I would still assume no, but that's fine. What about you? What's your max ration? How much damage do you do? Enough. I would say that is enough. Okay. But you're gonna go here eventually. And this guy is in reach. I think the first thing we do is we test our luck. Well, you know, life taketh more than I would like to. Not too bad though. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think we're still fine. Generally speaking, Happy takes this. Sometimes I have no words. Sometimes. Sure. Yeah, sure. Take the crit on the 16%. That's fine. That's okay. I'm okay. Doesn't hurt my brain at all. It's all fine. It is all okay. Okay, so we're doing this. Still have a slight problem on our hands. A slight problem that I don't think we can fix, actually. I mean, you're attacking me. That's okay. I mean, I could calculate these odds, but I really don't want to. There is a world. There's a world where we live. There's also a world where we don't. There's not much I can actually do here. Wait. Wait. No, that doesn't really make things better. Wait. Oh, you're still going there. Now you're getting your ass handled too. Guess we take those odds. I guess we take those odds. Well, actually, aren't these worse odds than before? Maybe. Do I have another choice in this matter? I don't think I do. Well, we're always lucky. What do you mean more reinforcements? What do you mean more reinforcements? What do you mean more reinforcements? Excuse me. Who allowed you to call in more reinforcements? Yes. All part of my giant plan. Big brain. Just right here. By the way, any stream schedules, or is it going to be unscheduled streams for a bit? It's going to be unscheduled for a bit. Because there is still a lot of stuff going on, and I'm not entirely sure when it will happen, so I want to put schedule up. I want to think like maybe a week or two, probably gonna be unscheduled. And I'm gonna try to make like the waiting room on YouTube for like a day like in advance. So if you see it, you see it. But other than that, yes, chaotic. A little bit, a teeny tiny bit. We love many. Oh, I wish you were here when we played the DLC. I was a very happy boy at that time. I was so happy. I could have barely contained my happiness. It was so wonderful being alive in this time and place. Oh yes. Is there a way of Bernadette getting kills? Well, if we pray to the gods, maybe. Getting to a 72, but that costs a lot. Could do the curved shot on the steel bow. That's like an 87. I'm okay with these odds. Ah, one. They knew exactly what they were doing with this. I really hate that this guy is in the bushes. I'll be honest, really hate that fact. Getting him down to 1. That screams bullying to me. How the hell am I only getting him down to 1? Don't worry, just use constants. There might be a fortify angle here that we could talk about. There might be a fortified angle that we could talk about. Out of curiosity. Out of sheer curiosity, no. Probably gonna do it. It became 4 pixels on my screen for a moment. How? What? Let me quickly check. See anything that dropped majorly? Was like a thingy thing I could see. Stats. There might be like a little bit per second, but I think it should be okay now. I think it should be fine now. Not entirely sure. There's always like a bit of the weird thing happening in the background, because technically speaking, I think I had like a teeny tiny lag. I saw out of the corner of my eye, I saw my bitrate on my upload stutter a little bit. It's a bit weird because I'm streaming with like there is a setting for Twitch, enhanced broadcasting, which basically allows Twitch to have quality options. I am not entirely sure how that interacts with YouTube. As far as I can tell, it's okay. Not entirely sure what it's broadcasting on YouTube, on which quality. I'm not entirely sure about that, but it seems to be working, so I'm not, you know, I am just accepting it. Ooh. Ooh, if you had bow arts, you couldn't attack twice. Streaming did indeed cut for a second, like a minute ago. Okay. And it probably was on my end. And it's going down again. Excuse me, internet! I'm paying money for you to work, and not a small amount in a month. So please, restrain yourself. Question is, who takes out who? You can very much, in fact... Holy Jesus Christ. Ah, that's why I'm seeing so much red. Ah, okay. And how about we just do this? This should take care of it. You definitely are. Okay. I think what we do is we do this. Fight this guy. Technically move back here. Don't know if that changes anything, to be entirely honest with all of you. I know, it's shocking, but I don't know. And we do this. Get a decent hammer out of it. You poke him to death. Thanks. I mean, I take the speed +1. That's nice. Really? What? Excuse me? What are you? Where are you coming from? Huh? Didn't I? What? The dead are not allowed to speak. I did not unlock the Necromancer role in this point in time. You just go here. Yada yada. Judge everything at this point in time in Judge reference. I hate that I'm not getting to these guys. Well, I guess I have to settle with getting a bit of experience points. I really wish I would get the Horse Slayer. I'm not entirely keen on getting the money. The Horse Slayer would be nice. I feel like the Horse Slayer is nice. Everyone would like to slay some horses from time to time. $22, $22, $22, $22, $20, $22, $24, $22. Okay, they're actually all really nicely balanced in terms of level. Can I interest you guys in dying? I mean, I can definitely take out one of them. If my luck works the way I want it to, might even take out two. There's a potential way to take out both. There is a potential way. I'm not just entirely sure if I like that. If I want to trade that so much. I forgot what the title we're referring to for a minute there. Yeah, Gomini. Couldn't restrain myself. But it was funny. I did find it funny. We are on the only route that lets the Pope stay alive in this game. Technically speaking. So we're safe. We're safe. We can take out this guy. Constance is basically like a guarantee kill on any one of these. Aren't you? Ooh, that's actually... That's actually... There's a 20.1%. There's a 21% that you kill him. I don't really want you to. But this is not doing enough damage. So I guess we have to take the gamble. Every time. Every time I don't need the crit, it happens. You know when if I now take the killing edge and I try to get a crit, you know what's gonna happen? Anyone want to take a wild guess at what's gonna happen? I can tell you what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be a crit. 14. 14. Okay. I see the path. Oh. But there's crits. Well, Leonie, I'm sorry, you're not getting experience points. You were denied. Actually, there's this one space. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Okay. We're definitely killing all of them. I'm surprised that Dimitri is dishing out that much damage. Why is Bailiff named Gedo? Because that's my name. Because that's me. I am the protagonist in this game. I am the man that owns this harem. That is not entirely in harem because there's a lot of guys in here still, Well, technically it could be a harem with guys, but you know how it is. And sure. But Anshim is in the ends. I do, but I always keep it away when I do characters. If I do characters, or in general, as the shortened, easier form, it's just Gedo. Because technically speaking, it's German for Gedoens. But a lot of people do have a little bit of trouble with that. So it's just short for Gedo. Gedoens, short for Gedo. Something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Words are hard. Is there like a special prize for this if I manage to recover everything? There probably is, right? There probably is. Damn. How? How did you get... Okay. That's fine. She deserves it. She deserves a little bit of, you know, recognition, happiness. Secret Transport Force. Mm-hmm. I didn't expect it to come to this. Yeah, it was very unexpected that we had to have a fight.
でもみんな協力ありがとう。欲を言えばもう少し取り返したかったけど、あなたたちのおかげでなんとかなったわ。ちゃんとお礼するから期待してて。
Imagine a world where you could raise up Anna.
無理してないから大丈夫よ。一流の商人たるもの、この程度は誤差の範囲よ。それにしてもあんな人が商人を名乗っているなんて世も末ね。騎士団に正確に報告してしっかりと懲らしめてもらわなきゃ。敵に回してはいけない相手を敵に回したとバジャルドさんは思い知るでしょうね。
Man. Just look at her. Look at how adorable she is. So, I'm not entirely sure. I guess we're just gonna fight this now. Guess we're gonna fight the giant beast, or just are we just gonna? I mean, we could get gold, but do I need the gold? Guess I like the ore more? I mean, I get ore out of it, all of them. Am I getting stuff other than this? Why is this so special? Out the bandits in the chapel. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, does it? Also, we have one more character slot this time, because we don't have to take Anna with us, because that was kind of annoying. Taking the level 10 unit to a level 21 fight. Really funny. With an incredible amount of reinforcements over and over again. That was funny. That was a good joke. It was great. It was so good. The only games you can make love to Anna are Awakening and Fates. That's why those are supreme. Fine. To the runes we go. Hey! I didn't even know that. I have neon hair now. I'm gonna mention Fire Emblem 12, but then I remember that Anna has a boyfriend. And even then, Anna is DLC only. Man. So, what are we doing here? What's... Ew! This stupid map. Ah, there's a giant bird. A rusted sword. What you give me? A trade secret. You give me. Honey. Huh. Interesting. Can I, as first action, I would like to yeet you out of the party, please. Thank you very much. What do we think we need? I feel like the do would probably go big here. I don't even see any magic users. Yeah, I feel like the do is going big here. A physical tank is probably pretty nice. Felix? Maybe Felix? I'm gonna assume that this game doesn't have any mechanic to, you know, self-harm yourself. I'm just asking because of Bernadette, to be fair. She kinda, you know, strives on the fact that she's harmed. But if I let her get attacked, it's a bit annoying because she's prone to die. And I don't like her to die. They're self-harming with rally weapons on people that don't have... Ooh. Oh. That's actually big brain. That's actually a big brain idea. The Fury skill. I'm assuming she doesn't have that. Does she now? Doesn't she have a crest though? Alright, she does. Alright. Can occasionally strike twice. She just doesn't have the effective crest for certain... yeah. Nah. Well, worth a try. I kind of want to take her with me. Question is, might take Dimitri away, take Felix in. How about Devil Weapon? Loses 10 HP after combat. Ooh. Devil Axe. Right, there were weapons like that. Suddenly, their existence makes more sense. I don't want to take Ingrid as well. I do have... do I want... what is the... What are you guys... Level 2... Excuse me, what? This might not be the mission where we level up Leonie. I'm gonna be honest, this might not be the mission where we level up characters. Happy can stay. I think Bernadette and Leonie probably have to make room for Ingrid. And I guess we take Dimitri as well. As technically speaking, the A game I can bring. Oh, and Yuri is still somewhere in the back. Yuri is probably someone that would still help certain occasions. We probably want to take Leonie for all level up person purposes, and probably Flame as well. Or take Bernie. That could also work. So... interesting question. Leonie? No. Yeah, no. Yeah. Leonie. Sylvain and Felix. Okay, I want to see your interactions with Felix, please. What the heck are you doing with this grumpy little Sasuke at home guy? And I guess I can take Flame with me. No, not reclass. Aliens? Even. Arts. What am I doing? Inventory. Marketplace. This is where I wanted to go. Aha! I know my way around things. I'm smart. Only there was a negative Nosferatu in this game. Any plans on who to marry at the end? It's still not entirely sure. So far, Mercedes has like spot number 1. Constance is a close second. And after that, it's still an open race. I'm still like kind of waiting on the development on like Bailiff and Constance in like the support dialogue. Not entirely sure if I'm liking the vibe too much. But yeah. Mercedes is probably a safe bet. Here's Sylvain. What do you mean? Here it is. I do like Mercedes a lot. She is very Onesan type, which I do appreciate. I don't think that's fine. That's also fine. Yeah, that's also fine. Maybe the hand axe? Ah. Okay. I think we're okay. I don't think we need to repair anything. I think that should be still fine. Well, all the vibes are technically sus with the fact that Bailiff is the teacher. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Don't worry, your sensei will take care of you. We're gonna be fine. But I mean, luckily we're not a Hanuman age. We're like relatively close. Still, as we learned, some characters are still off the table. Some characters are still not in question of being wived up. Because there is an age difference that will not resolve. And do I want to switch things up? Probably want to take Mercedes to the bag, don't I? Probably in the middle. Probably like this. The teacher-student dynamic, even without the age gap. That's true. It is weird. I'm not denying that it's not weird, but it's not as weird as it could be. And that's a plus, right? That's good. Could be way worse. I don't think you're gonna survive if I send you in there alone, don't you? I think that's a bad idea. Are you... Okay, it's basically the same. This is the place I can fight in without getting all of them tangled up. Okay, good to know.
あの太陽が私を暗い気に。
どうする？
I like having physical things. I do like that. I do like taking no damage. I'm a simple man. I'm very simple to please, and that pleases me very much. That pleases me very much. Oh, that's nice as well. Can take him out. Don't know if I want to get too aggressive though. I mean, the dude's not gonna have too much trouble, I feel like. I don't care that much. It's just a weird thing in the game that devs didn't really think through. Or maybe it's just their weird fantasy that they wanted to live out in this game. You know? At the end, I think it's a Japanese game? Right? It's a Japanese game studio? I think it is. I would assume so. Say now. There are certain tastes. Bam! Happy! Jesus Christ! Damn, Constance! Jesus Christ! All I wanted was a little bit of casual fun, and you guys are here murdering people. I mean, I think this always happens, doesn't it? Fire Emblem is made by Intelligent System, IS for short, which works for Nintendo, so yes, it's Japanese. Yeah. Certain acquired tastes are, you know, given. I mean, the thing is, like, you could also get, like, the teacher-student relationship in Fire Emblem, in Persona. In Persona 5. Remember, like, you could rizz up your teacher, which I also found a bit weird. That you could rizz up your teacher there. I thought that was weird. That was a bit strange. I mean, that woman needed someone in her life, but holy frick, that kind of weirded me out a little bit. That kind of weirded me out a little bit, not gonna lie. You know what, Mercedes? You deserve to kill some people from time to time. But in the end, I decided for... What was the class president's name? Was she even the class president or the student council president? At the end, I chose her. Persona 3 Portable has one that do spurs. Do I want to know? Is this the sister? How do all of you guys... How do all of you guys charge me? I kind of want to see if you can dodge all of them. Honestly, I kind of want to see if you can dodge all of them. I don't think it's a Japanese problem. So many teen dramas, they romanticize abusive teacher-student relationships. Do they? Yeah, I mean... I mean, getting the hots for your teacher, yeah. Like, even female or male. See that a few times. In Persona 5, it's Makoto. That's the student council. Ah, see? There was something with them. To you. Yes, please. Enlighten me. Stop fighting the giant bird, it's my monster. Stop fighting the giant bird, that's my monster. Excuse me, hello! I'm right here! So rude. So why is your accuracy so incredibly low? Okay, it was dodge number 1. But actually speaking, 30% is not... You know... It's a low hit percentage, but for him being the dodge tank... Kinda, and being in the bush, it's not that good. But he still dodges. Okay. It was on a free portable. There was a roughly 9 to 12-year-old boy called Ken, who's a party member. The main character, who's roughly 15 to 17 Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if we go back to Awakening, it was... What was his name? Donald? That you can marry off to, like, Tiki? Or someone? Well, I don't think it was Tiki, but at least, like, very old characters. Also, I just want to point out, Felix just soloed these entire guys. Also, with the teen dramas, we have Pretty Little Liars, Gossip Girls, or some examples. Well, can't really talk about them too much because I have never watched these. Should I? I think the last real teen drama that was an anime I watched was, I think, 13 Reasons Why, and that was like the first season. Well, actually, I don't know if we call... Do we call Weak Heroes as a teen drama? Because I don't think it's really a teen drama. I think it's more of like... Sort of like an action thingy thing? Is it? No, it's kind of a teen drama. It involves teens and drama, but doesn't feel like the average teen drama. It's more like I'm punching you in the nose. And over again, actually. A lot of times. They fought a lot of times. It's actually a good show. If you have Netflix. I'm not really sure if it's on anything else. But Weak Heroes was actually pretty nice. It's a Korean TV show. It has weaknesses in the story. But it was fun. I liked it. I recommend it. I have a little bit of trouble with like Korean shows because I'm not really used to the Korean language being spoken, you know. I'm used by now to like Japanese, and I find that honestly at this point even like really comforting. If I hear people talk Japanese, at least like anime style, don't know if I would find it comforting if I had like Japanese boss that was yelling at me the entire time. I think that would be weird. Honestly, maybe that's worthy of an ASMR. Your boss keeps yelling at you the entire time. ASMR. Glad to be of help. Probably very soothing to some people. Who gets the honorable kill though? You know what? Have you ever heard of the cocaine bear? It rings a bell. It does ring a bell. It does ring a bell. I'm not entirely sure. Not like some sort of old meme? Is it? I'm not entirely sure. I like flying units. Can I be entirely honest with you guys? I like flying units. But I love them. Very much appreciated. we... I mean, I'm a little bit worried that they all turn around and bite me in the ass. Any written by Roberto Aguirre Sacasa, the guy who wrote Riverdale, also has enough bad depictions of toxic relationships and or unintentional hate crimes that you can make drinking him out of. I hope he's fine. I hope he's doing okay. Like, aren't you technically speaking? I don't know how it is for people, but aren't you technically like everything you write, kind of like putting your own experiences or like your own wish fulfillments in? I don't know if I would question my relationship with that guy. I mean, I guess if you're a professional writer, at some point you can like differentiate yourself from stories, but still, having that as a type is a bit of a red flag, not gonna lie. Just stop hitting my bird. They killed my bird. How dare they? Just killed my bird. I mean, to be fair, there's not much I could have done here. Could I? Like, if I had all Pegasus Knights, maybe I could have charged there and like take the last kill, but even then, like, we're in turn 2 and the bird's dead. Well, I guess that's it then. No bird for me. I mean, I could go in there. I could go in there to farm a little bit of experience points, maybe potentially, or I'm just killing Sylvanov. It's either one of these. Most of my dislike of the guy is just that he represented Hollywood's biggest problem, where companies will just let you handle their IPs if you know the right people. Yeah. Yeah. Sadly. I mean, it's a lot of names in Hollywood as well. I mean, I guess the movie industry is in general. Like, sometimes just having a big name qualifies you to handle certain projects that you might not be fit for entirely all the time. It's a bit annoying. But to be fair, I'm a bit out of like entire movie stuff. Like the last few years. Ever since I, got more into anime, I've already had before. Movies were not really on my agenda too much anymore. I think the last movie that I watched completely was Moonfall. It was like a destruction movie, and that I like bad, even though the story was bullshit. Let's be honest, the entire story of that movie was really, really bad, but it was fun. There was a lot of destruction, and that was fun. Other than that, the last movie I tried to watch was Electric State. That was really, really bad. It was really, really bad. I don't know. I mean, the next thing on the list probably will be the Minecraft movie, but I don't think that it's gonna be better don't think that's gonna make me any happier than anything else. Isn't there also like a... Isn't there also like another movie that came out recently that I want to watch? Created some sort of hype. I feel like it was another movie. Oh yeah, Snow White. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I remember now. I wanted to watch that as well. Parasite. Isn't Parasite the weird one where he was living, or where was it just one person living in their basement? Or was it like a family living in the basement of some rich people? Not entirely sure. If that's the one, I saw that. But it's been... There was something with like people living in other people's basements. Minecraft movie is both a 10 out of 10 and a 0 out of 10. I'm very curious to see what this actually is. I mean, as far as I can tell, it's probably a lot of memes. But apparently a lot of people are at least find it funny enough. Well, I guess we'll see. I technically appreciate Jack Black. I like him. I don't know if that's enough to, you know, carry an entire movie, but guess we'll see. 23, 22, 23. Can you reach this guy? Oh, couldn't even. Not even if you tried. 22, 23, 23. If I position you here... No. Getting straight up ignored. Straight up ignored. Can bring him down to 21. I mean, I guess we're doing this. Guess we're doing this. I guess. In Parasite, one family slowly integrate themselves into the house carrying jobs of this rich family. And the dad of the rich family says at one point that he can smell the poorness out of people. That's a bit harsh. Not entirely sure if that's the movie I remember. (2019) could actually be. I'm not entirely sure. No, I don't think so. Or is it? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, nah, I think I watched something else. I think I saw like a different movie. I'm not entirely sure how that was called. Oh, 96. Turn it around, you. For steel, yes. Yeah, generally speaking, Korean films are really good, or like Korean series, Korean TV shows. I actually like them a lot. They're not bad. Like compared to Japanese TV shows. I've never seen Japanese TV shows are really weird. I think Japanese TV shows have a lot in common with like, not entirely sure. I haven't watched too many of those. But I think they have a bit in common with like German TV shows and guys that they're being more more theater like. I feel like. A little bit more theater-like. So it feels like they generally are like trying to play in front of like a theater and not like American TV shows are a bit, you know, movie-esque, a bit more real-life scenarios. And in German TV shows, you can generally tell that it's all a bit played and I hate to use that term again because it explains the term of the term, but it's all a bit more theatrical. I think in Japanese TV shows it's a bit the same, just like a bit more, you know, over the top. A recent live-action movie from 2023 were both Oppenheimer and Barbie. There was the whole Barbenheimer meme because they released on the same name. Yeah, I think like, wasn't there like the, did you watch Oppenheimer or Barbie? I always thought that it had something to do with each other. There was like some sort of like reason this question was asked. Not entirely sure. There is or not. Okay, there's like literally nothing to do here. Damn, Shamir. Wow, that was great. Most nobles seem to think magic is their birthright, and the commoners lack the talent for it. Help me master reason and train as a warlock to prove them wrong. Learn reason skills, focus on the reason skill to excel as a warlock. I think so? I don't think you're gonna do anything else anyway. It's Felix's birthday! Yeah, he's probably really happy if we throw him a tea party, right? He's really happy that we throw him a tea party. Guys, I don't think he's happy that we throw him a tea party. Time to rizz up Sasuke. Yes, a tea is hot. Fog. I'm counting on you. You seem different. Our first meeting. Oh, counting on you? Ah, he wants to be counted on. Heard some gossip, strange fish in the pond. I don't think Felix is interested in fishing or the food. Existence of crabs, hopes... crabs. Your ambitions. You're just released on the same day. That was the whole just... that was the whole... It's about Barbenheimer, and people were just making meme, turning them into one movie. Yeah, I was confused. But I'm also very quickly confused, to be fair. So, we got this done. Did anyone ever... out of curiosity? Sophia, actually. What do you want to be? Paladin, probably. He's riding on B. Why is he riding so bad? I guess we need to teach her how to ride. So what we learned from this... what we learned from this is you probably want to recruit people as late as possible. Yeah, That's what I learned from this. That is what I learned from this entire thing. Because now I have a lot of characters in here that are fairly underleveled. You probably want to keep Catherine, Hanuman, Eloise, Shamir, Cyril. Probably also Anna to like later points. I mean, depending on if you use them or not. Which I obviously don't. Or for the bad karma. It's all good. It is all good. I do be understanding that. As long as I can make it out in some way, shape, or form, it's all good. All fine. Paladin or sniper? Not really convincing. Even though fear only has a 66%. The game is kind of designed for you to roughly use 10 to 12 units. Yeah. It's only in the case that a unit dies, which should be pretty rare, considering the fact that you can rewind time. Guess there's nothing really we can do. I mean, we could gamble, but I really don't want to gamble on these odds. I really don't want to gamble. But I think for today, we're also gonna take a break. Because I have to get up tomorrow morning at 4 again, and it's gonna be painful again. Could try get more units next time. We can try, but I'm not entirely sure if we can. Not entirely sure if we can. What would be... The only things we could... raise would be axe skills, maybe riding, but I think we have only 2 people that can teach us riding. Maybe Fave. Actually, we could potentially get Fave to see if we are lucky. How many people are there that can teach us Fave? I think Sephiv, maybe, and Rhea? We can technically increase our Fave with singing classes? I'm not entirely sure. Free Houses being the one game I don't think permadeath is a good thing with how much investment the units need. Yeah, that's also very much real and true. Especially if you have, like, spent so much in your own character of, like, in terms of, like, recruiting them. Then you spend so much on them, developing them, and then they die off. That's a bit annoying. But then again, like, you can reset to the start of the fight, like 8, 10. What is the max thing you can reset? 10 times or something like that if you have everything unlocked? Which makes it hard. At least like for normal difficulty at hard. If you go above that, if you go like super hard. Or what is the other thing? Maniac? The thing after that. And you probably have a bit more trouble. I mean, we could try riding. Not entirely sure if we can make it. Like, riding is only on E+. Maddening is the hardest. Yeah, something like that. That's what I said. I guess we see. We're gonna go exploring next time, and then we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I probably should have tried to recruit Hilda last time to see if she's even close. technically speaking. Probably should have tried that. But yeah. For today, that's gonna be it, guys. You fish a lot in this game. I try to keep my bait for like when I have a fishing event, and then I try to do that. Other than that, I don't think we have that many things left. I think we're kind of, say, like 8 baits or something. So if I find stuff, I use it, but only when I see like special events for this, I guess. Other than that, no. No. Already wasting a lot of time on the exploring phase, to be fair. So fishing as well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could, you know, buy bait and increase my professor level a bit with that. Probably, technically. But yeah, yep. Not entirely sure if we can squeeze in one more stream this week. I try to. I know that tomorrow and the day after I'm not here. Or I won't have time or too much time. So if we have another stream, then Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I really want to test out the new Overwatch update, to be fair. But I'm not entirely sure how to stream it without it looking utterly awful. So guess we see how that turns out. Fishing is the best way to increase professor points, which reduces the time for other things. Okay. Well, I guess next time we can fish as well. And do a little bit of fishing. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I hope I see you again another time. Because for today, we're done. I'm done. I'm going to go to bed. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chatting, for lurking, for being here. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye-bye! And suddenly it's awfully quiet in here. Oh man. That's, weird.